What up, adventurers, and welcome back to another episode of the Awkward Dungeon Master. This week, we're doing our first ever dice photo shoot.
And now I'm in it too.
Yes, you are. So the first thing we want to talk about anytime you're doing photos is lighting. So we already have the lights on, but I want you to see what it looks like with the lights off, because this is fucking ridiculous. That looks like bullshit. So if you don't have a lighting setup like I have here with my two really good lights, just go outside. And
I know because I got them for, these are not the super highest class ones, but they work. They were about I think about $100, and model name.
Right, whatever the fuck that is.
Because I can't remember what it is.
I don't either.
But it's on camera, so they can hopefully see it.
So the whole reason I'm doing this is somebody from Goblin Dice Horde was looking for pictures of dice for a puzzle. And I was like, fuck it. Life is stressful lately because, you know, nothing's going on in the world, right, Joe?
Right.
At all. And I need a creative outlet. So I asked her if she would let me take some photos of Joe's dice collection, which is massive, and do them up really nice for her. So we're doing that.
And we have our assistant here watching, supervising.
Yes, he's still supervising. But because, you know, I'm poor and this is super low class, I'm just using a chair that I got from Starbucks when I worked there when they were going to throw away all the furniture. But it's allowing me to get up high so I can get this nice overhead shot. So, not too complicated. We did leave a lot of the big dice in here too to create some texture, although most of it is pretty much just a solid single layer of dice. And then the other thing I wanted to do for her was get some perspective shots. Yeah. So it's going to focus on the center line basically of the photograph on one section, and then the stuff close to the lens and the stuff far away from the lens is going to blur. So this is very much a me thing. I love perspective shots whenever I'm doing photography. Joe can attest to that because there's a lot of times where I just do weird shit. Like we were at the Harry Potter theme park.
I was about to say the same thing.
On our honeymoon. And I legit laid down on the ground underneath the front of the Hogwarts Express to take a shot straight up of the front of it. And I think it looks really cool. But Joe's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh yeah, you got an awesome photo. Everyone looked at you strange because you spent about 5 minutes laying on the floor under a train.
So, it's a cool shot.
Yeah, it came out great.
But I do shit like that all the time. So I'm just like, let's do weird things. And here we are. But I do shit like that all the time. I like to kick my camera at weird angles and stuff, which is, you know, not everybody's cup of tea. But it is what it is. I have to be honest, I didn't think of videotaping this until we were already most of the way through the photo shoot. So those are the kind of shots that I took today. But I also wanted to take some shots with my phone. Phones don't have as high of a resolution on them, but I do have this really cool attachment kit. So the lenses that I would need for my good camera are several $100s to thousands of dollars a piece. But instead I have this sweet little $30 attachment kit that has a macro lens and a wide angle lens and a fisheye lens and stuff like that on it. So we're gonna play with that too.
I'll get the link out of my Amazon history so you can put it in the description of what those lenses are.
Right.
Same with these lights. Because I bought all this on
nice.
Amazon.
Like you can totally, it's just neat. It makes everything do weird stuff. So I messaged the girl whenever we came up, well, really Joe came up with this idea, and asked her if her friend had a favorite color of dice or a favorite shape of dice, because she said it's for a birthday present. So, ocean blue. I need a nice ocean blue die. Help! Fuck, you have so many dice.
I don't have enough dice.
You have a lot of dice, dude.
I have a specific set that's like, no, that's not the one.
Those perspective shots with the Kraken D20, those were badass.
That's it. I just bought a set from Kraken recently that was, I don't remember the exact name, but it was something about oceans. I'm trying to find those in here.
Oh, were they like some weird tropical something?
Yeah, it was like a tri-layer.
Like, well, that just looks weird.
Try straight up and down. Then you'll have this like a field of dice
around it. But see, now we're playing with shadows from my phone, which is difficult.
Here, hold on, because I'm trying to juggle this, but let me move one of your lights also.
Oh yeah, vertical, that would super help. Come up, so.
Sorry, I'm also trying to hold the camera.
I mean, who needs to be able to function? Be here. Okay. I was like, don't move, it's not like your hands are full or anything. I can't find the D8. Oh my god. It's here, it lives. There it is. But I'm having to go at a really steep angle to not catch shadows from my phone. So that's neat. But what I was really excited about doing was playing with the macro lens.
Let me get this light set back angled right.
Who does that shit?
There. So yeah, the same set has, I think, 4 different lenses that you can just screw on. It was a
just go on, and the whole thing just pops on like this.
Yeah. So there's
So nice.
a wide angle, a macro, fisheye, and then a pretty decent zoom lens.
Yeah, the zoom is really good. Honestly, though, what I use the most is this macro lens. It's really good for like close-ups of miniatures, faces, and stuff like that. It's insane. I don't super love that particular one for water, but that's very watery, don't you think?
Yeah.
Oceany. Oh, Borealis dye. I really like Borealis, right? Okay. So the only thing with this is there is no focusing whenever you have the macro lens on. Not really. You have to focus by zooming in and stuff. So we're gonna have to do this little number. It's not really catching the light the way I want, so let's do some shifting things around. That's not the right one. I get lost so easy. There it is. Maybe if we put it up on top.
Set it up on like the Kraken so you have a flat area.
It's on another die, it's alright. So I don't know, those are kind of different.
Yeah.
That one's cool. I really want a D20. Do we have a nice blue D20?
I'm sure I have 1 or 2 in here somewhere.
I mean, D20 is kind of a staple of Dungeons and Dragons. That's fun. There's some nice textures to it. So again, we're fighting light and angles.
Do I need to go light person again too?
I'm an adult. Sometimes I'm an adult.
Oh yeah, I loosened that one to get it to point straight down, sorry.
You know what, the other thing I do sometimes is, whenever I'm fighting the things, I just take it off. Of course, I'm blinding myself in the process.
I think once or twice right at the camera.
Death, doom, and destruction. But now you can see, like, we're right up in here. But I'm trying not to glare off of the dice that I'm photographing. That's actually a pretty cool shot. Okay. Do we have any other? Yeah, I'm like, hey guys! I blinded you at home. Ooh. Where did this pretty precious come from?
That's a Chessex set.
It's pretty. So much shiny. Okay, please don't judge me. I'm just trying to build up some texture. Since we're doing macro, everything is so close in to create that extra depth in the shot. Okay. You want to see the pictures now?
You want to do it this way or just edit them in?
I can edit them in later. Some of them are kind of yellowy, but I can correct those later with the editing software. Whew. So, real basic stuff inside. You want to make sure your photos are in focus, and you want to make sure you have good lighting. I think that's really the most important thing, don't you agree, Joe?
Oh yeah.
The photo's completely in focus, your lighting's good. If you're doing perspective shots, make sure you're doing them with intent, because if you're just taking whatever shots, you can totally tell. But if you don't have good lighting, you can go outside. So do you think we should go outside for a minute?
I don't know how bright it is today, but we can go outside.
Even when it's cloudy outside, you get better shots outside than inside.
Yeah.
Even on online, when I see people trying to sell dice, they will take their dice outside into the sun, or just.
All right. If we're into that, I'm gonna come around you and get my slippers because I'm barefoot. All right. Well, you want to grab a couple?
Yeah, let's grab a couple fun ones. Ooh, that's fun.
Which one?
Grab some. I don't know. I just like this little. This spot on it. Look at how fun that is.
Yep, I remember that's what sold it for me.
That little nuggety corner.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if that's Chessex or Metallic Dice Co. But either way.
That, I know I got those new dice somewhere, but I'm gonna take this off. So we're just gonna talk about stuff you can do really quick with just your phone, because that's what most people have. Welcome to our filthy house.
Yeah, all the stuff we moved so we can film this video.
Well, and our clutter.
Yeah.
It's pretty bright outside. So, anytime you see me filming outside, I'm usually right here. And I'll either film the dice in my hand, or I'll set them like on a piece of concrete or on this bench with the green in the background for contrast. But when you're outside, you can catch the light pretty easily off of the dice. And the concept's pretty much the same. Merlin's so helpful.
Yeah.
He's like, the world is ending.
He doesn't like when we're both outside and he's not.
You know what? I'm just gonna throw them all in my palm really quick, so you guys can see what they look like outside. I mean, you saw the picture inside whenever we turned all the lights off. So if we go back inside really quick, I usually have the overhead lights on in the house. But like, you can even tell there the difference of outside versus inside for lighting. And they still look nice. They're dice. We don't hate them, but the colors aren't as vibrant. You can't see the details and the swirls or the glitter or anything like that as well. So lighting, 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 always. And then make sure your pictures are in focus. If you follow those two things, you're not really gonna get bad pictures. So, anything else you can think of to add, Joe?
No.
Pretty basic.
You're definitely the photography person in this family, not me.
You're funny. I'm not a professional.
No, but you're a lot better than I am.
Standing next to her lighting equipment.
Right.
So, yep. Nope. Photography is a nice, fun hobby, but lighting is pretty much key. That's what I've found doing pictures with my friends' kids and engagement pictures for friends and stuff like that. And the same is totally true of dice. Yeah. You always need to make sure.
We got you these lights really for the channel, but you have used them a lot also outside of for photography.
Yep, I needed them for the channel because white balancing was a pain in the ass, and whenever I have to color correct in Adobe, the files take just as long to render as they do to film. Yeah. Which is fucking insane.
And when you didn't have them and you were just, she films usually facing this corner.
It was so dark.
It was so dark, and then every time a cloud passed by, your whole shot position would change.
And there's been a few times where, like, I've used the lighting for a photo shoot the day before, and then they'll die in the middle of filming, and you can totally tell because it's like, phoop, yeah, phoop. And it just slowly gets darker the longer I'm filming. Technology, the bane of my existence. So, 2 key things when doing any kind of photography, including dice: lighting, focus. Pretty basic. So, if anyone who has like more professional experience has anything to add, throw that down in the comments. And until next time, keep it rolling, adventurers.